For more than 3 times now, the Constitutional Court will hear and determine a matter challenging the eligibility of former Republican President Edgar Lungu to contest the 2021 general election as well as a future election. In the latest petition, a petitioner, Mijoloji Zombe, has argued that the former President Edgar Lungu held office twice. He says the period from 2015 to 2016 constituted a full term, and a period from 2016 to 2021 also constituted another full term, and therefore he prays that the Constitutional Court makes a declaration that the former president was not eligible to contest the 2021 general election as well as the future election. Today we're expecting the Constitutional Court to hear the main matter of this particular petition, but there was an application that was raised by the first respondent, who is the former Republican President Edgar Lungu, through his lawyer.
Issue as to whether or not the judges should recuse themselves is a threshold issue, like we argued. It's an issue to determine the fairness of the process itself and whether the application by our client has merit. And it can only be so if our client is given an opportunity to lay the facts bare before the court, and the court to be able to interrogate those facts. And we will be doing that on Monday by 14 hours. We're given an hour in which to make that application, which time was impossible.
We made our objections known, but you know, it's the court's duty to dispense justice, and sometimes that means accommodating requests and giving people enough room to comply and feel that they are also receiving a fair end of the stick. And I think that's what the court ended up doing. So there's no displeasure. There were no favors done here by the court in granting that order. Absolutely no favors. It's normal for courts to grant time for parties to go and comply when they have failed to comply within the initial amount of time that's been given.
Mr. Lungu wants 3 Constitutional Court judges that are part of the bench hearing his eligibility case recused, among them the court's president Margaret Munanula and her vice Arnold Shilimi. In a complaint letter to the Judicial Complaints Commission, the former president is accusing the judges of having an interest in the matter. He alleges that the 3 judges want to serve the interest of President Hichilema to prevent him from contesting future elections.
What is urgent is whether the judges must sit to deliver justice or not. And unless and until we resolve the ethical issues, it will be, you cannot deliver justice.
Some of the allegations raised, are those that if they are proven, they may require to be, to recuse themselves. Because, see, the court works, through just and fairness, so that, people deciding have no attachment.
On October 3rd, 2024, the Constitutional Court is expected to hear Mr. Lungu's application, in which he wants 3 Constitutional Court judges to recuse themselves from the proceedings. Darius Jonya, Damo News.